Om. Welcome, respected, serious, sincere, genuine sadhakas, shrotas. Great it is to meet every day and sit together and go through patiently our great shastras, which are generally not touched by anybody. Even on the spiritual front, also, some texts are commonly studied, some stories are told, some effort is put, past time is past. Here we are every day coming patiently, chanting shloka by shloka and trying to see the meaning. In opinion of ours, it's a good tapasya. In fact, more seriously done prayers to the Lord Guru. Definitely, these will have great effect of giving us the required inputs and wisdoms. Let us not give it up. Let us continue. Salutations to you, gratitudes to you, congratulations to you. May this saga keep on going on. And let us be wise while in the class itself, while grasping what is said in every of the sarga or chapters or the contents or the topics. Let us discover that maturity in us. Let us discover that growth in us. Like every day, today also will have four texts to see through. One is our Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayam. Then we'll have our Kashi Panchakam today, Adi Shankara's Rachanas, text number 7. Then we'll have our Skanda Purana Parayanam, also our Upanishad Parayanam, Katha Upanishad, second Valli, the last few shlokas. In the first one, Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, 10th Sarga, yesterday we concluded Jnana Avatarana, how the Jnana has come onto the earth. For the human beings, it was Brahmadeva's Sankalpa and effort. Vasishtha Deva became the means. That is how the knowledge has come onto the earth. That's the meaning of Avatarana of the Jnana. That chapter almost over. We have done it. Today in the 11th Sarga, little big one, uh, VAKTRU PRUCHCHAKA LAKSHANA. The qualities of a speaker, a good teacher, as well as a Pruchchaka, a true, serious, sincere, genuine seeker, a questioner, a disciple. Those Lakshanas, very essential for us to know, are being expounded, and so many other informing, inspiring, enhancing the knowledge topics, thoughts are shared here by Sri Vaashishtha ji. May we have that beautiful patience to go through them and learn from them. And remember our 13 Vyaktitvas to be strengthened. Loka Sevaka, Dharma Stapaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, and Jignasu. Shrotru, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta, and then the other two. Samskrita Bhasha, Jnana, along with Vyakaranam. 6 sources: Parabrahmane Namaha, Parameshwaraya Namaha, Jaganmatre Namaha, Adhisthana Devatabhyo Namaha, Guru Paramparaye Namo Namaha, Shruti Smriti Purani Itihasa, Santavangme Rupa, Shastrebhyo Namaha. Remember them, salute them, duly relate with them, and be blessed by them. These are the things let us do. Let it be done for lot time continuously. This is what only path we have to be. After choosing to be in, then those required learnings, required growths will come. तुरंत शॉर्टकट में नहीं होते, धीरे धीरे बातें समझ में आने लगते. छोटी सी हमारी मन बुद्धि है, उसमें छोटा ही हम यहाँ उपयोग कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा सा ही, तो फिर बात जो समझ में आने का भी है छोटा ही है. How many punyas, upasanas we have to be blessed by the Lord for a good intellect and memory. How much yoga sadhanas we have to do, remove the vasanas and chitta vrittis. Isn't it? How much we have to clear the debts by karma yoga. अरे भाई ये सब होने के बाद ही our equipments will be so powerful that we will be able to listen, understand, grasp and remember and make use of that knowledge. But slowly the picture is becoming clear. Once the picture is clear along with the glory of this spiritual path, then we will be able to take up and do successfully. Let us see our 11th Sarga today of second Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakarana to begin with. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharusibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yirime Gurumihi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatāh Sarvasachāstrāh Tān Nityam Pranadosmyaham. Om Apadāmapahartārandatāram Sarvasampadām Lokābhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shaka Mande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikir Munisimhasya Kavitavana Charinah Shunvan Rama Kathanadam Konayati Parangadim Yadvakyamrutapayinam Pratibadam Satyam Sudha Nirasa Yadvakyartha Vicharana Davimataha Swargo Vikara Gruham Yadvani Vishadatma Purna Manasam Tucham Jagatulavat Tasmai Shri Gurave Vasishtamunaye Nityam Namaskurmahe Yasyarsham Pratida Jagatrayahita Saveda Mata Para Yaschakre Tapasavashe Suraganan Anyat Sisrukshur Jagat Tambodhambu Nidim Tabasya Mukutalankar Chintamanim Vishwamitra Munim Sharanyamanagam Bhuyo Namasyamyaham Shrutya Brahmaiva Ramah Prakadita Mahima Yena Tasmai Vasishtha Yah Sitam Brahma Vidyamiva Sadasi Punah Satya Shuddham Kiladat Yadvani Mohamulam Shamayati Jagat Ananda Sandohatokdri Tasmai Valmikaye Shri Gurutama Gurave Bhuri Bhavairnatasmaha Purnananda Svabhavah Swajanahitakrite Mayayopattakayaha कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिगलयन् शिष्यभावं विदेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतज्जलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षसिद्ध्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहास सन्तवाङ्मय उक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां भक्तिज्ञान योग वेदान्तादि प्रक्रियाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पूर्वाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानाम् आचार्यानुगुरूणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्तशिष्य साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु श्रोतॄणां नारायण आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागानां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादि दिव्य कर्मणां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च संपूर्ण समग्र रूपेण शाश्वत रूपेण अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सनातन धर्मस्य संप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां समस्तश्रोतॄणां साधकानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति देवता भक्ति गुरु भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति साधना भक्ति सेवा भक्ति माता पितृभक्ति देश भक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन धर्मादि भक्ति आदीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ रामायण शास्त्रम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यत सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दुष्यवोः कर्ता हेतु क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति श्रीकरा यस्मादानन्दस्याम्बरे मनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथा आकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभौ यो विभात्यो भासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठादि महर्षिभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। अथ द्वितीय मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणम् एकादश सर्गः वक्तृ पृच्छक लक्षणं नाम। ओम पारायणम् 11वां 11th सर्ग। लेट अस डू पारायणम्। ओम अथ एकादश सर्गः वसिष्ठ उवाच एतत्ते कथितं सर्वं ज्ञानावतरणं भुवे मया स्वविहितं शैव कमलोद्भवचेष्टितं तदिदं परमं ज्ञानं श्रोतुमद्यतवानघ वृषमुत्कण्ठितं चेतः महतः सुकृतोदयात्। श्रीराम उवाच कथं ब्रह्मन् भगवतः लोके ज्ञानावतारणे सर्गादनन्तरं बुद्धिः प्रवृत्ता परमेष्ठिनः। वसिष्ठ उवाच परमे ब्रह्मणि ब्रह्मा स्वभाववशतः स्वयं जातः स्पन्दमयो नित्यम् ऊर्मिरम्बुनिधाविव दृष्ट्वैव मातुरं सर्गं सर्गस्य सकलाङ्गतिं भूतभव्यभविष्यस्तां ददर्श परमेश्वरः। सक्रियाक्रमकालस्य कृतादेः क्षयागते मोहमालोच्य लोकानां कारुण्यमगमत्प्रभुः ततो महमीश्वरः सृष्ट्वा ज्ञानेनायोज्य च सकृतु विससर्ज महापीठं लोकस्याज्ञानशान्तये यथाहं प्रहितस्तेन तथान्ये च महर्षयः सनत्कुमारप्रमुखाः नारदाद्याश्च भूरिशः क्रियाक्रमेण पुण्येन तथा ज्ञानक्रमेण च मनोमोहामयोन्नद्धम् उद्धर्तुं लोकमीरिताः महर्षिभिस्ततस्तैस्तैः क्षीणे कृतयुगे पुरा क्रमात् क्रियाक्रमे शुद्धे पृथिव्यां तनुताङ्गते क्रियाक्रमविधानार्थं मर्यादा नियमाय च पृथक् देशविभागेन भूपालाः परिकल्पिताः बहूनि स्मृतिशास्त्राणि यज्ञशास्त्राणि चावनौ धर्मकामार्थसिद्ध्यर्थं कल्पितान्यनुचिन्तय कल्पितान्युचितान्यथ कालचक्रे वहत्यस्मिन् ततो विगलिते क्रमे प्रत्यहं भोजनपरे जने शाल्यर्जुनोन्मुखे द्वन्द्वानि सम्प्रवृत्तानि विषयार्थं महीभुजां दण्ड्यतां सम्प्रयातानि भूतानि भुवि भूरिशः ततो युद्धं विना भूप महीं पालयितुं क्षमाः न समर्थाः तदा याताः प्रजाभिः सह दैन्यतां तेषां दैन्यापनोदार्थं सम्यक् दृष्टिक्रमाय च ततोऽस्मदादिभिः प्रोक्त महत्यो ज्ञानदृष्टयः अध्यात्मविद्या तेनेयं पूर्वं राजा सुवर्णिता तदनुप्रसृता लोके राजविद्येत्युदाहृता राजविद्या राजगुह्यम् अध्यात्मज्ञानमुत्तमं ज्ञात्वा राघवराजानः परां निर्घुतदुःखताङ्गदाः अथ राजस्वतीतेषु बहुश्वमनकीर्तिषु अस्माद्दशरथात् राम जातोऽद्यत्वमिहावनौ तव चाति प्रसन्नेऽस्मिन् जातं मनसि पावनं निर्निमित्तविदं चारु वैराग्यमरिमर्दन सर्वस्यैव हि सर्वस्य साधोरपि विवेकिनः निमित्तपूर्वं वैराग्यं जायते रामराजसम् इदं तु अपूर्वमुत्पन्नं चमत्कारकरं सदा तवा निमित्तं वैराग्यं सात्विकं सविवेकजं बीभत्सं विषयं दृष्ट्वा को नाम न विरज्यते सदामुत्तमवैराग्यं विवेकादेव जायते ते महान्तो महाप्राज्ञा निमित्तेन विनैव हि वैराग्यं जायते येषां तेषां ह्यमलमानसं स्वविवेकचमत्कार परामर्शविरक्तया राजते हि धिया जन्तुः युवेव वरमालया परामृश्य विवेकेन संसाररचनामिमां वैराग्यं यदि गच्छन्ति त एव पुरुषोत्तमाः स्वविवेकवशादेव विचार्येदं पुनः पुनः इन्द्रजालं परित्याज्यं सबाह्याभ्यन्तरं बलात् श्मशानमापदं दैन्यं दृष्ट्वा को न विरज्यते तद्वैराग्यं परं श्रेयः स्वतो यदभिजायते अकृत्रिमविरागत्वं महत्त्वमलमागतः योग्योऽसि ज्ञानसारस्य बीजस्येव मृदुस्थलं प्रसादात् परमेशस्य नाथस्य परमात्मनः तादृशस्य शुभा बुद्धिः विवेकमनुधावते क्रियाक्रमेण महता तपसा नियमेन च दानेन तीर्थयात्राभिः चिरकालं विवेकतः दुष्कृते क्षयमावन्ने परमार्थविचारणे काकतालीययोगेन बुद्धिः जन्तोः प्रवर्तते। क्रियापरास्तावदलं चक्रवर्तिभिरावृताः भ्रमन्तीह जना यावत् न पश्यन्ति परं पदं यथा भूतमिदं दृष्ट्वा संसारं तन्मयीं धियं परित्यज्य परं यान्ति निरालानागजा इव विषमेयमनन्तेह रामसंसारसंस्कृतिः देहयुक्तो महाजन्तुः विना ज्ञानं न पश्यति ज्ञानयुक्तिप्लवेनैव संसाराब्धिं सुदुस्तरं महादेह समुत्तीर्ण निमेषेण रघुद्वः तामिमां ज्ञानयुक्तिं त्वं संसारां बोधितारिणीं शृणुष्वावहितो बुद्ध्या नित्यावहितया तया यस्मादनन्तसंरम्भ जयागत्यो दुःखमीदयः चिरायान्तर्दहन्त्येत विना युक्तिमनिन्दितां शीतवातातपादेनि द्वन्द्वदुःखानि राघव ज्ञानयुक्तिं विना केन सहितं यान्ति सहितां यान्ति साधुषु आवदन्ति प्रतिपदं यदा कालं दहन्ति च दुःखचिन्ता नरं मूढं तृणमग्निशिखा इव प्राज्ञं विज्ञातविज्ञेयं सम्यक् दर्शनमादयः न दहन्ति वनं वर्षा सिक्तमग्निशिखा इव आदिव्याधिपरावर्ते संसारमरुमारुते क्षुभितेऽपि न तत्त्वज्ञः भज्यते कल्पवृक्षवद तत्त्वं ज्ञातुमतो यत्नात् धीमानं यत्नाद्धि इमानेव हि धीमता प्रामाणिकः प्रवृद्धात्मा प्रष्टव्यः प्रणयान्वितं प्रामाणिकस्य पृष्ठस्य वक्तुरुत्तमचेतसः यत्नेन वचनं ग्राह्यम् अंशुकेनेव कुङ्कुमम् अतत्त्वज्ञमनादेय वचनं वाग्विदां वर यः पृच्छति नरं तस्मात् नास्ति मूढतरो अवरः प्रामाणिकस्य तज्ञस्य वक्तुः पृष्ठस्य यत्नदः नानुतिष्ठति यो वाक्यं नान्यस्तस्मान्नराधमः अज्ञतातज्ञते पूर्वं वक्तुर्निर्णीय कार्यतः यः करोति नरः प्रश्नं पृच्छकः स महामतिः अनिर्णीय प्रवक्तारं बालः प्रश्नं करोति यः अधमः पृच्छकस्य स्यात् न महार्थस्य भाजनं पूर्वापरसमाधान क्षमबुद्धावनिन्दिते पृष्ठं प्राज्ञेन वक्तव्यं नाधमे पशुधर्मिणि प्रामाणिकार्थयोग्यत्वं पृच्छकस्य विचार्य च यो वक्ति तमिह प्राज्ञाः प्राहुर्मूढधरन्नरं त्वमतीव गुणश्लाघी पृच्छको रघुनन्दन अहं च वक्तुं जानामि समो योगोऽयमावयोः यदहं वच्मि यत्तद्यत्नात् त्वया शब्दार्थको विदा एतद्वस्त्विति निर्णीय हृदि कार्यमखण्डितं महानसि विरक्तोऽसि तत्त्वज्ञोऽसि जनस्थितौ त्वयि चोक्तं कलगत्यन्तः कुङ्कुमाम्बुयथांशुके उक्तावधान परमार्थविवेचिने विशत्यर्थं तव प्रज्ञा जलमध्यमिवार्कभाः यद्यद्वच्मि तदा देयं हृदि कार्यं प्रयत्नदः नो चेत् प्रष्टव्य एवाहं न त्वयेह निरर्थकं मनो हि जबलं राम संसारवनमर्कटं संशोध्य हृदि यत्नेन श्रोतव्या परमार्थगीः अविवेकि नमज्ञानम् असज्जनरतिं जनं चिरं दूरतरे कृत्वा पूजनीया हि साधवः नित्यं सज्जनसम्पर्काद् विवेकौ उपजायते विवेकपादपस्यैव भोगमोक्षौ फले स्मृतौ मोक्षद्वारे द्वारपालाः चत्वारः परिकीर्तिताः शमो विचारः सन्तोषः चतुर्थः साधुसङ्गमः एते सेव्याः प्रयत्नेन चत्वारो द्वौ त्रयोऽथवा द्वारमुद्घाटयन्त्येते मोक्षराजगृहे दधा एकं वा सर्वयत्नेन प्राणान् त्यक्त्वा समाश्रयेत् एकस्मिन् वशगे यान्ति चत्वारोऽपि वशं यतः स विवेको हि शास्त्रस्य ज्ञानस्य तपसः श्रुतेः भाजनं भूषणाकारः भास्करस्तेजसामिव घनतामुपयातं हि प्रज्ञामान्द्यमचेतसां याति स्थावरताम् अम्बु जाड्यात् पाषाणतामिव त्वं तु राघव सौजन्य गुणशास्त्रार्थदृष्टिभिः विकासितान्तःकरणः सिधा पद्म इवोदये इमां ज्ञानगिरं श्रोतुम् अवबोद्धुं च सन्मते अर्हस्युद्धत कर्णस्वत्वं जन्तुर्वीणास्वनं यथा वैराग्याभ्यासयोगेन समसौजन्यसम्पदाम् अर्जनां कुरुतां राम यत्र नाशो न विद्यते शास्त्रसज्जनसंसर्ग पूर्वकैः सतपोहमैः आदौ संसारमुक्त्यर्थं प्रज्ञामेवाभिवर्धयेत् एतदेवास्य मौर्ख्यस्य परमं विद्धि नाशनं यदिदं प्रेक्ष्यते शास्त्रं किञ्चित् संस्कृतया धिया संसारविषवृक्षोऽयम् एकमास्पदमापदाम् अग्नं सम्मोहयेत् नित्यं मौर्ख्यं यत्नेन नाशयेत् दुराशा सर्पगत्येन मौर्ख्येण हृदि वर्गता चेतः सङ्कोचमायाति चर्माग्नाविव योजितं प्राज्ञेयथार्थभूतेयं वस्तुदृष्टिः प्रसीदति दृग्वेन्दौ निराम्बोधे सकलामलमण्डले पूर्वापरविचारार्थ चारुचातुर्यशालिनी सविकासामतिर्यस्य सपुमानिह कथ्यते विकसितेन सितेन तमोमुचा वरविचारणशीतलरोचिषा गुणवता हृदयेन विराजसे त्वममलेन नभः शशिनायत इत्यासे श्री वासिष्ठ महारामायणे वाल्मीकि मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणे वक्तु पृच्छक लक्षणं नाम एकादश सर्गः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्रीराम जय जय राम 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 जय राम जय जय राम। ओम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीरामायण शरणं मम श्रीरामायण शरणं मम श्रीरामायण शरणं मम श्रीवसिष्ठ शरणं मम श्रीवसिष्ठ शरणं मम श्रीवसिष्ठ शरणं मम श्रीविश्वामित्र शरणं मम श्रीविश्वामित्र शरणं मम श्रीविश्वामित्र शरणं मम श्रीवाल्मीकि शरणं मम श्रीवाल्मीकि शरणं मम श्रीवाल्मीकि शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम। Friends, yesterday's last sloka was Vasishtha ji says, this is how I am here in front of you and kartavyamasti nama ma iha hi kinchideva. I don't have any duties here that anybody can bind me or I have something to gain. स्थातव्यम इति अतिमना भुवि संस्थितोस्मि. स्थातव्यम इति, I need not stay on this earth with this body. I can merge in the absolute reality. But atimana, because of that compassion in me and order by my Guru, the Lord Father, bhuvi samstitosmi, that I am this earth. Samshantaya satata sukta dhiya iha mrutya. Always I am in absolute peace, sukta dhi. My intellect is left to the world and worldliness. Mrutya karyam karomi. What work is given to me, I do that. Na kinchidaham karomi. So, the functional individuality in me is there to do the duties. The ego which every other person possesses, I don't have that. So Vasishthaji very clearly says so. With this, the 10th Sarga is over. In that way, the Jnana Avataranam happened. Now the 11th Sarga's name is VAKTRU, speaker, Pruchchaka, the one who seeks answers questions, who asks Lakshanam, their qualities. This Sarga has 73 mantras, although after the 35 mantras only, that Vaktru Pruchchaka Lakshanas come, and that's how the title of this Sarga name. But before that, again, praise of Rama and so many other great thoughts Sri Vasishthaji shares. Among them, many are our sadhanas, our qualifications, etc., which we are supposed to have. Let us try to see that. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha, Sri Vasishtha Maharshiye Namaha, Sri Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Shastram, Ditiya Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam, Ata Ekadasha Sargaha, Sri Vasishtha Vacha. Vaashishthaji starts कि एतत्ते कथितं सर्वं ज्ञानावतरणं भुवे मया समईहितं चैव कमलोद्भवचैश्चेष्टितम् एतत् this te sarvam katitam, all thing is told to you. What is it? Bhuvi jnana avataranam. How onto the earth among human beings the jnana has come from up above, from the Brahma Deva it came. The word is called as Brahma Jnana. And in that, Maya Svam Ihitam Chaiva, and what is done by me, that how I was created and how I was made into ignorance, and I was made to ask question when I asked, how Bhagavan gave me in exhaustive details all the jnanam. So to Kamalodbhava Chestidam. And also I told you Brahmadeva, how he got Avirbhava and how he created the world, how he saw the beings in Jambu Dvipa Bharatavarsha. They were miserable with Adi and Vyadi, how he became compassionate like a father towards the children. Then he gave the Tapo, Dhanam, the other five things, but they never gave the relief permanent. Then he understood other than Jnana, Rute Jnana, Na Mukti. Therefore, he wanted to give the Tattva Jnana, Brahma Jnana, Atma Jnana, by which all the Punajanma, etc., permanently goes away. This is what is Kamala Udbhava Cheshtitam, the Cheshta of Kamala Udbhava Brahmadeva, and Mayasam Ihitam Cha, what I have done, what he has done. Means you asked how Brahmadeva gave this or why he gave it, what prompted him, and how I became the means, both I told you. Hey Rama. Now राम जी को प्रेस कर रहे हैं यहाँ तद इदम परमं ज्ञानम श्रोतुमध्य तवानघा वृषमुत्कंठितं चेतः महतः सुकृतोदयाद. Lot of things in this directly praising tad thus idam paramam jnanam. This is the supreme most jnana because it's the giver of moksha, remover of bandhana dukkha permanently. Shrotum, to listen to that, Adya, right now, Tava, yours, E Anaga, O Sindhes, Rama, Brusham, extreme, Utkantitam Jetaha, excited is your chitta. Mahataha Sukruta Udayat. It is out result, Udaya, the result of Mahataha, extreme Sukruta, the Punya done past. Such a great, grand, glorious knowledge. To listen, your chitta is so much Utkantita, it is out of the result of lot of Punya earlier. So here Bhagavan Vasishtha ji is studying the heart of Sri Rama. Here they're all Trikalagnya and Sarvantariyami. So he could see perfectly in Rama that great Utkanta to gain this jnana. And that is why, like a flood and flow, 30,000 of shlokas have come from the mouth of Vasishtha ji. Just like Yudhishthira was so jignasu there that for how many days Bhishmacharya was on the bed of arrow. Even though the Uttarayana Kala came, he can by his choice leave the Sharira, but he stays for further 16 or 21 days to give so much of Jnana Upadesham to Yudhishthirji. That runs around into, if I am not wrong, tentatively, more than 10,000 shlokas in Mahabharata. 10-15,000 श्लोक महाभारत में भीष्म कृता उपदेश to Yudhishthir ji. All jnanas on the world he gives him. Because Krishna says, Ki only Bhishma can give you knowledge and bring you out of your dukkha. He has got all knowledge. Such great Jnani won't come again. Go and learn from him. Krishna also was there. All Pandavas. Arjuna had problem before the Yuddha, not even one arrow shot. Therefore, he was cured easily by Krishna in 1 hour's Gita Upadesh. But Yudhishthir's case was different. Everybody died there now, practically dead bodies. Now his dukkha has no end. Krishna understood. My Upadesha will not cure his problem now. Only Bhishmacharya can do. So Bhishmacharya ke paas bhejte hain. He also goes. Such a great story that Mahabharat mein, I think that portion will study of Bhishma Yudhishthira Samvad. At least. That must be toward the end, the Shanti Parva or those Parvas, Bhishma Parva ityadi. So too Bhagavatam. 18,000 shlokas Shukadev ji gave because the Shrota, the Parikshit was so qualified. There also Yudhishthir ji. Here also, Sri Rama's Hridaya, Vaashishtha ji is studying. He says, it is a punya of so many lives that this Paramajnana to listen, there is Utkantata in you. There is excitement in you. There is interest in you. There is zest, zeal, inspiration in you. So therefore, how many things to learn? First of all, for the Guru to arrive in our life and patiently teach the Jnanam till we get moksha, we have to be qualified. The qualification is utkantata in the mana, wanting to know the jignasa, the moksha, etc. They are result of many janmas punya done without outer phala apeksha. बहुत सारा पुण्य दूसरे फल अपेक्षा के बिना जब करते हैं तो भगवत की कृपा से दो चीजें वन आउटसाइड द गुरु विल बी अवेलेबल टू टीच द ज्ञानम इनसाइड जिज्ञासा विल बी देयर उत्कंठा विल बी देयर टू लिसन टू दैट मोक्षा गिविंग ज्ञानम वेयर डू वी स्टैंड if we also have the utkanta great we are now let us study these shastras relentlessly try to digest them through contemplation etc live those knowledges and see that we realize in this very life ऐसी उत्कंठा नहीं है तो उपाय तो पता चला लाटा उपासना पुण्य पूजा करे ओनली विद वन संकल्प भगवान लेट मी हैव दैट जिज्ञासा लेट मी हैव दैट उत्कंठा that I myself go in search of the Guru, surrender to him, serve him, and then deserve from him the Upadesha and let me receive it as he start teaching me. इस तरह का इस श्लोक में तो your hृदय is full of the utkanta o Rama, it is बहुजन्म पुण्य फल this great jnanam you are ready to listen. Tad idam paramam jnanam shrotum tad idam paramam jnanam shrotum he anaga Rama adya tava bhrusam utkantitam chetaha. Your chitta is fully excited now. Mahata Sukrita Udayat. Udayat is outcome of Mahata great Sukrita, lot of Sukriti done in the past. So you and I also, if you are regularly coming to these Shastras and listening to them, without any anger or frustration or all those things, it's a Mahat Punya Phala. Maybe I also have done some Punya kiya hoga. नहीं तो हर दिन 6-6 क्लास 10-10 क्लास कौन करेगा भैया इट्स ओनली भगवान पुण्य हो या ना हो इसको लगातार होने दो लेट द डेविलिश स्टार्ट ऑफ stopping these classes for any reason the main reason is nobody is there to listen or encourage no reason should stop me only one thing सांस रुक जाए बस तब तक सत्संग करता जाओ या ताकत मिट जाए but let it go on happening Shastra Shravana because while talking to you all one person definitely listens and it is me hope at least I listen मैं खुद ही नहीं सुनूंगा आप कहाँ सुनोगे सो उत्कंठितम मनः तवः it is mahatah sukrita udayat you and I also are lucky let us do more and more punya as we saw in early morning class today पाप and अधर्म मत करो पशु पक्षियों की तरह इतना घोर मरण होएगा पुण्य और धर्म करो इस आनंद मानी do without any फलापेक्षा only one sankalpa jignasa for tattva and availability of the Guru, surrender to him, ability to understand who sadhana. These are the only things we want from the divine, which are upasana, puja, tirtha yatra we do. अब ये सब करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Today only we are going to study Kashi Panchakam. शंकर भगवान is saying your heart only is काशी. काशी जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. तुम्हारे अंदर ही काशी. Wherever you are, just call the Guru's gods in the heart. Just do upasana. receive it, because परसों ही हमने पढ़ा कि they take the sara, not the stula dravya, the devatas, the pitru devatas, and they have accessibility of any time and any distance. Therefore, we can be here praying to Kashi Vishwanath, he will listen from there. तो क्या बढ़िया था, सीख हमको मिला जो स्कंद पुराण हम पढ़ रहे थे. द क्वेश्चंस वर आस्क्ड देयर, है ना. द पितृदेवतास, देवतास, when we give them the pinda pradana, how do they receive them? All that prakriya was told, so clear it is. मुझे इतनी खुशी हो रही है उस स्कंद पुराण पढ़ते हुए. सो मेनी थिंग्स एंड सो मेनी ऑफ मंदिरास, पुण्य क्षेत्रास, स्वयंभू शिवलिंगा, स्थापित शिवलिंगा, देयर उपासना and the तीर्थ क्षेत्र, they are taking bath there. How much of punya it comes? Oh, so much of data, wonderful it is. इतने मीठे होते हैं पुराण बाबा. Bhagavad anyway we tasted. We thought that alone is ultimate. Any Purana you study, that looks to be so sweet. Pura api nava. So keep on doing them for only one purpose of Antakarana Shuddhi and desirability for Tattva Jignasa and availability of the Guru, and we are available to the Guru. Guru is teaching us, we are learning, we are growing. This is how Mahatah Sukruta Udayat Tava Chetah Brustam Utkantitam Idam Paramam Jnanam Shrutum Adya He Anaga. O sinless you. Sin is what? Doing upasana but asking for the outer worldly things which are perishable. बढ़िया सा important shlokas, they are all. Now Sri Ram ji has a jignasa. Sri Rama Vacho, Ram ji फिर से थोड़ा for more clarity, not for him, he तो just catches in one go. You hint at him, he will understand he's an Ekasantagrahi. Maybe others might have not heard completely. Therefore, he asked the question of which the answer is what already said by Vaashishtha ji. क्या क्वेश्चन है? श्री राम उवाचो कथम ब्रह्मन् भगवतः लोके ज्ञानावतारणे सर्गादनन्तरं बुद्धिः प्रवृत्ता परमेष्ठिनः. हे ब्रह्मन, ओ लॉर्ड, हे ब्रह्म स्वरूप गुरु वशिष्ठ जी, कथम how भगवतः of that Lord Brahmadeva loke into this human world jnana avatarane, to bring the jnanam, to send the jnanam, buddhi pravritta, that in intention has come into him, parameshtinaha, to that parameshti creator Brahmadeva, sarga adanantaram, after the creation. What has he seen for which he thought of that? Sarga adanantaram. So, this may very subtle question is that I am not going in those deeper directions because we'll have to wait for a few more years. So here, Srishti is Nirantara Pravaha. You don't ask how and why. Jivas are there, that's it. Those who deserve, they do sadhana and get mukti. Those who have not got mukti in the earlier kalpa, when the pralaya happens, they go to the Mula Prakriti. Naya Srishti jab banta hai, all the jivas again come back. So after the Srishti happened, where jivas have come back or sent back, then he saw their plight, then he thought of giving that Jnana Moksha Jnana. Clear? That anyway we heard it. Again Rama is asking, Katam Sargad Anantaram Buddhi Pravritta Parameshtina. So after the creation. So general inquiry, create kar diya unhone, what might have happened, why the need of the knowledge has come, that the Guru Maharaj Brahmadeva has given. Shri Vasishtha Uvacha. Again Vasishtha ji saying same thing in different language. What did he say? Parame Brahmani Brahma Svabhavavashatah Swayam Jnatah Jatah Sansvandamayo Nityam Urmirambunidhaviva. A little subtle point here. Huh? Try to catch it. I will only tell once. If not now, at least after 10 lives, we'll understand it. What is that? Parame Brahmani. In that Supreme Brahman, Swabhava Vashatah, because of his own innate nature, Swayam, by himself, Brahma, this Brahmadeva, Jataha, is manifested. Swandamayaha, Nityam, that Paramatma, Chaitanya Paramatma, when a spandana happened in him, by his own choice, Brahmadeva got manifested. Urmihi Ambu Nidhav Iva, like the ocean just wanted to wave, it waved, then waves went on coming. So too that Chaitanya Paramatma who was spoken in the morning class also, Spanda Spando karke, in other text which has come, in Spandau, in Skanda Purana also it came. Paramatma by himself is aspanda, unmoving, unchanging, is eternal. But because of his Maya Shakti, as if a Spandana created in him, from where the whole Srushti came, but first thing which has come out is Brahmadeva. So Parame Brahmani, in that Param Brahma, Swabhava Vashataha, inherently because of his nature, Swayam, and by the Lord's Sankalp only, Brahma Jataha, the Brahmadeva came. Spandamayaha, that Narayana is Spandamaya. Nityam Urmihi Ambunidhav Viva. So like all the time the waves are there in the water without changing the water, परमात्मा के शक्ति के कारण उनके अंदर स्पंदन होकर वहां से ब्रह्मदेव का आविर्भाव हुआ. वन सेकंड, दृष्ट्वैव मातुरम सर्गम सर्गस्य सकल अंगतिम भूत भव्य भविष्यस्थाम ददर्श परमेश्वरः. So Društva evam aturam sargam. He came, he met Vishnu Bhagavan through tapasya. Vishnu Bhagavan gave him the duty of creation and also gave him Chatushloki Bhagavatam for moksha. All that is here bypassed because you already know it is not said here. But Društva evam aturam sargam. Seeing his creation being so restless, sargasya sakalam gatim, and all the beings were in terrible dukkha of adi and vyadi, bhuta bhavya bhavishyastham, also of their path, bhutakala, the past, vartamana also, and bhavishya also, having seen Dadarsha Parameshwaraha, he has seen. So the jivas are there, they are given freedom, they are given resources, and then with their half knowledge or no knowledge or ignorance, they do all the anartha papa karma and they get the result. तो भूतकाल में गलत किया, अभी वर्तमान में दुख मिल रहा है, वर्तमान में भी गलती कर रहे हैं और भविष्य में दुख मिलेगा, भविष्य में वो दुख करते जाएंगे, अंध पाप करते जाएंगे. So he just observed the karya karana relation. The karya is the dukkha and samsara they are going through. The karana is ajnana janita dushkarma adi. So he just visualized the whole phenomena that was happening. There is a meaning of dushtva evam aturam sargam sargasya sakalam gatim bhuta bhavya bhavishyastam parameshwara dadarsha. The whole world of past, present, future of all the beings he understood. In that, as I said, karya karana. They will have the karana of dushkarma leading to the karya of dukkha. Then what happened? Sakriya kramakalasya krutadehe kshaya agate moham alochya lokanam karunyamagamat prabhu. So sakriya kramakalasya. Sakriya sakramakala. So doing their kriyas properly and then doing spiritual sadhana and realizing. When was that? In the Kruta Yuga. And also to a great extent in Treta Yuga. Both of them kshaya agate. So the Sakriya and Sakrama, both of them, as the time passed, when they were becoming Kshaya Yukta. This will be told again in next 4 shloka. Gita में भी भगवान 4th chapter में बताया. इमं विवसुदे योगम प्रोक्तवान महमयम विवस्वार मनवे प्राह महोनु इक्ष्वाकवे ब्रवीत एवं परंपरा प्राप्तमिमं राजर्षयो विदुः. यहाँ भी आएगा वो. स कालेन यह महता योगः नष्टः परन्तप. महता कालेन यह योगः नष्टः. Because of the passage of time, people have become selfish, gross, extroverted. ये हमने पहले स्कंद पुराण में देखा. They started doing all the papa. This Maha yoga of karma yoga and dharma and tattva jnana, both of them have lost. सएव आद्य मया ते yoga prokta puratana. सएव puratana prokta adya maya te prokta. That's what I taught you in the chapter 3, Arjuna. Outside doing karma yoga in the yajna bhavana for inner purity, and inside with purity seek the self. ये मैंने तुमको बताया, पहले हमको बताया, मैंने इक्ष्वाकु इत्यादि को. I gave Vyaswan, Lord Surya, he told it to his Manu, Vyavasna Manu, he told to Ikshvaku, thus the Jnana Parampara came. In Gita, same here. Sakriya Krama Kalasya. Kala where all the Kriyas were in Krama. Krutadehe. Kruta and Treta Yuga for first half of it. Kshaya Agate. When these two got lost. Because in time the people become Mandabuddhi and all. Then Lokana Moham Alochya. Then Brahmadeva perceived the people will be in delusion of keeping away the reality and taking the unwanted things of the world as real and wanted, thus they will be deluded. Then Karunya Bhagavat Prabhu, then Brahmadeva got Karuna. कि दैट ही इज गोइंग टू सी कृत युग ठीक चलेगा, त्रेता आधा ठीक चलेगा, बट बात का आधा है फिर द्वापर और कली में लोग तो इतना मंदबुद्धि दुष्ट बुद्धि मोहित हो जाएंगे कि दे विल डू सच नॉनसेंस दैट दे विल बी डिस्ट्रॉयड. So in Krita and Ada Treta, it was not required because everybody were self-sufficient in their knowledge of Sakriya and Krama. So later on they will be forgetting. So they should be given knowledge all the time available. तो हॉस्पिटल मेडिकल शॉप इज ऑलवेज अवेलेबल. किसी को भी बीमारी हो जाए ही कैन गो एंड टेक. नाउअडेज दो हॉस्पिटल्स, इमरजेंसी वार्ड्स, मेडिकल शॉप्स अराउंड द क्लॉक आर देयर. जीवन को नाश करने वाले दवा दारू भी रात भर है, दवा भी रात भर है. जीवन को बनाने वाला विचित्र ना. एनीवे, मोहम आलोच्य लोकानाम कारुण्य भगवत प्रभु. आउट ऑफ he just got the compassion seeing the people's delusion going to be, after that Kruta Treta healthy yugas are over. Therefore, what did he do? Tataha, because of that, and thereafter, Maham, Mujhe, Ishvaraha, then Brahmadeva, Srushtra, having created a Jnanena, Ayojyasa, Asakrutu, he has filled me with knowledge repeatedly many times, till he is convinced that I got everything. Then, Jnanena, Ayojyasa, Asakruta, Visasarja, Mahim, Pitham, he has sent me onto this Bhumi Loka. Then, Lokasya Ajnana Shantaye. So the people who are ignorant and therefore deluded, therefore they are doing the all non-positive. So अज्ञान को ज्ञान से निकाल दें तो मोह नहीं रहेगा, दुष्कर्म नहीं रहेगा, दुख नहीं रहेगा. Therefore, out of his karuna, he has created me, he gave me knowledge, and he has sent me to remove the ajnana shanti. Ajnana shantaye. So what is a lesson for us? Throughout the period of history and the creation, till Mahapralaya, means the Lord will keep on sending the rishis, the munis, the gurus onto the earth for guiding everyone in general and spiritual people in particular. That is why you see, एक तरफ दुष्टता भी चली रही है और दुष्टता को प्रमोट करने वाले भी है, मिस्टर पाकिस्तान एंड चाइनास. So to the शिष्टता को भी प्रमोट करने वाले hundreds and thousands of organizations are there. So many, all of them have the amsha of some or the other rishi or guru working through them. They may not know it. Like I am speaking to you. Exactly pinpointed, I don't know which are the gurus are speaking through. मैं तो नहीं बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि मुझे आता ही नहीं. I know that. कोई ना कोई संत लोग ही कोई वो इक्विपमेंट लेकर, वो इक्विपमेंट अगर लायक है तो नालायक है तो they can't. Thank God. Such saviors are all the time available on the earth, without which अब तक 100 times द्वंद्व प्रपंच युद्ध होकर 100 times पूरा दुनिया नाश होता है. Then what happened? Oh, what he said just now is said by Vaashishtha himself. First he says, therefore I am created, I am empowered with the Jnanam, I am appointed on the earth, appointment letter sent. Here I am doing the work. He says what we just now said in the next sloka. Ki yata aham prahitah tena. Just I was sent by the Brahmadeva. As I was sent, just like I was sent. Tatha, in the same way, annecha maharshayah. Not only me, one, other maharshis also. Atri, Bhrugu, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Kashyapa, Angirasa, Pulastya, Pulaha, Vedavyasa, Yamadagnya, Avagnavalkya, Vaishwarmayana. हजारों ऋषि मुनि हैं, महर्षि लोग हैं, शुकदेव आदि, all of them. Then Sanat Kumara Pramukhah, Sanat Kumara, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatana, all of them. Naradadhyacha, the Naradadi. Bhutale, Bhurishaha. Like that, all these are created and sent by Brahmadeva for Bhakti Jnanadi Adhyatmika Prachara. Now we got the clarity now from the authority of Yoga Vashtama Ramayana that these Rishi Munis and Devarshis like Naradadi, Sanat Kumar, they are eternal. They are there in a subtle rupa. They have their own way of functioning. They keep on operating. Develop this Shraddha. Then invoke their grace on you and me so that I become good speaker and you become good listener. मैं तो कह रहा हूँ बाबा नाम तो आ गया ये वशिष्ठ जी ये सनकादि जी ये नारद जी bless us that these satsangas become fruitful that पूरा ज्ञान तत्व का हमको मिल जाए साधना भी हो जाए सिद्धि भी हो जाए ओके when they come what they do kriya kramena punyena तथा ज्ञान क्रमेण च मनोमोहामयोन्नद्धम उद्धर्तुम लोकम ईरिताः. So iritaha, they are taught and they are ordered and they are sent to the lokam. What they do? Kriya kramena punyena. First to punya kriya krama. So they teach us first to do the punya karma. Before that seva karma. Before that dharma karma. Dharma, seva and punya. Say antakarana shuddhi, we have understood it by now. So they come and teach this also. Tata jnana kramena cha. Then they give the Brahma Jnana, the Atma Jnana, Tattva Jnana. With these two, Manaha, mind, Moha Maya Unnadham, which is fully endowed with the Moha, ignorance, delusion, Uddhartum, to lift that mind out of that Moha, they are sent. Naradadi, Sanakadi, and myself, and many, many Maharshis. They are all operating. Continuously, they have the meetings. So many departments they have divided the areas, lokas. They have divided the groups of jivas also, like Puja Gurudev. We all have come. So we were selected by that group, or that Guru Maharaj is given the job of these jivas. Isn't it? That's how you see the other Mahatmas. उनके पास इतने शिष्य और दूसरे यहाँ नहीं जाते हो. So that's the relation. He is appointed there. Like schools, colleges, no? These students go to this college. In that college, there are 4 chemistry professors. But each one is given these 3, 3, 4, 4 classes. बस वही उसी क्लास में जाएगा. वो बच्चे उन्हीं को सुनते हैं. You have all this in the world, no? Same spiritually also. They are doing tremendous work to combat this terrible human mind's negativity, particularly of the Kali Yuga, which is nothing but destructive. See the wars that are happening in the countries, between countries. See the criminality that is permeated in the hearts of the human beings. The so-called good-looking people, great sage life, same time, matured people also fall down to such crimes. कलयुग का भयंकर दुष्ट था. ये ऋषि मुनि लोग इतना तपस्या करके ना इन सबसे मानव जाति को बचाने का निरंतर प्रयत्न कर रहे हैं. If you get to that vision, you know, of those rishis' work, we'll have tears in our eyes. We'll leave everything and go to serve them. Like when you go to the terrible hospitals, charitable of, leprosy wards are there. These type of things, how the doctors, nurses treat them, इतना मुश्किल होता है उनको. बस ऊज होता रहा है उसको साफ करो पट्टी लगाओ. Or in emergency ward, how the doctors round the clock monitoring. Or our army people in the borders, another captain आज शहीद हो गया. अरे रामा मैं तो इतना रोते दुख हो रहा है मुझे तो इतना शाप देने को लग रहा है दे ही दूंगा मैं वो सारे दुष्ट राक्षस टेररिस्ट. Anybody who gets an idea of ट्रबलिंग भारत माता एंड हिंदुइज्म भगवान उनका पागल बना दो सद्बुद्धि दे दो उसको नहीं ले रहा है तो उसको ना ऐसा कुछ कर दो कि ये निकल जाए उसके दिमाग से. See, Hindus cannot even think about destroying others. They are so sensitive, so cute they are. देखो जब मन भी नहीं हो रहा उसको शाप देने को देखो शास्त्र पढ़ने की गलती से. एंड दोज फेलोज आर, कितना राक्षसीय विद्या उनको पढ़ाते, अविद्या मारो करके. दैट कैप्टन हु डाइड, फैमिली, वाइफ, चिल्ड्रन, टुडे वार में इतना दुख. दैट टेररिस्ट अटैक भयंकर. चल रहा है वो, क्या क्या बताए. These yogis, gurus, rishis are continuously working. I'm just telling, when you go and see the warders or emergency ward or Anatha Sharanalayam ityadi, you will see the people who are serving. Who is working through them is all the Rishi Muni saints only. Their vigorous planning, their busy schedule. बेचारे they have gone beyond अन्न प्राणमय इत्यादि, इसलिए भूख प्यास नींद का भी उनको ख्याल नहीं होता. राम काज कीने बिनु मोहि कहाँ विश्राम. The way the MAITRE Rishi is working now in the globe, calling again and again the meetings of all saints of all religions, guiding them. He is the leader now. To take charge of those jivas, what level, whichever the level they are. उनका वर्क देख कर ना हैरान हो जाते. A sample of it is Pujya Gurudev. We have seen him in the physical body. Swami Vivekananda. 39 years only lived. What an amount of work. Bhagavan Adi Shankara. 32 साल बस. All of them again and again come. Some of them immediately won't come. 5,000, 10,000 years they take again to come. Till that time they do in a subtle way the work. ये जो मिस्टिकल काम तो बहुत बियॉन्ड आवर इंटेलेक्ट होता है. एक सैंपल यहाँ मिल रहा है, इसलिए मैं जरूरत कर रहा हूँ थोड़ा बताने का. कि ही सेज नॉट ओनली मी, द नारदादि सनकादि महर्षिस. सो क्रिया क्रमेण पुण्येन ज्ञान क्रमेण. The first they teach the punya karma by which antakarana shuddhi, then they teach the tattva jnana by which they realize the self, no more janma marana bandhana. So, kriya kramena punyena tata jnana kramena cha manaha mohamayonnaddham manaha uddhartum. To pull the mind out of the delusion and ignorance, they keep on guiding. We are also in that receiving guidance level कि हमको भी शास्त्रों के द्वारा वशिष्ठ जी, व्यास जी सारे टीच कर रहे. प्रोसेस स्लो ही है. देन महर्षिभिस्ततस्तैस्तैः क्षीणे कृतयुगे पुरा क्रमात् क्रियाक्रमे शुद्धे पृथिव्यां तनुतांगते. क्रियाक्रमविधानार्थं मर्यादा नियमाय च पृथक् देशविभागेन भूपालाः परिकल्पिताः. See how much Vaashishtha ji is giving us the knowledge about the Srushti and the Brahmadeva's planning, the Rishis, their work. So Maharshibhi Tataha Taitaihi. Thereafter Taitai Maharshibhi, those Maharshis, few whose names were mentioned above, and hundreds of them are now seated in front only of Rama and Vaashishtha in that Mahasabha, in that Treta Yuga. या राम वशिष्ठ संवाद हो रहा है, सब बैठे हैं. आए ना ऊपर से भी नवश्चर एंड महीचर ऋषि मुनि. सो महर्षि भी तई तई by those Mahatmas Krutayuge Kshine. When the Krutayuga of all are pure hearted and realized saints, that Krutayuga is क्षीण हो गया है ना. संधि काल होता है, कृतयुग खत्म होता हुआ त्रेता युग आने लगते, तब कृता के सद्गुण खत्म होते, त्रेता के दुर्गुण थोड़े आने लगते. So Krutayuge Kshine Pura. Then Kramat system slowly Kriya Krame Shuddhe Pruthivyam Tanatangate. The Shuddha Kriya Krama, when it started becoming thinning. What is the Shuddha Kriya Krama? Swadharma Anushtanam and oneness between all. Everybody is Brahmagnani. What fortunate and unfortunate we are कि 2 दिन पहले ही कृतयुग में कैसे लोग होते हैं, त्रेता द्वापर में कैसे थे, we have heard in our Samkshipta Skanda Purana. Unfortunate is we forget. Again, lucky that we are reminded. What is the meaning of Kruta becoming Treta is Kriya Krama, which was Vishuddha, slowly becomes Ashuddhi in that. Regularity gone, sincerity gone, Shraddha reduced, in all the kriya. The two type of kriyas are, so the sarvarmanushtana kriya, second is yajna agadi kriya. Not for any phala, because they are already in the mukta sthiti. Just for the loka kalyana, as if they do. Kruta yug mein aisa hota tha. When that was getting reduced, क्रमात् क्रियाक्रमे शुद्धे क्रियाक्रमे पृथिव्याम अंदर तनुतांगते, जब वो तनुता में रेड्यूस होने लग रहा था, क्रियाक्रम विधानार्थम, अगेन टू रीइंस्टेट रीएस्टैब्लिश द लाइफस्टाइल, द स्पिरिचुअल लाइफस्टाइल, द ह्यूमन एवोल्यूशन लाइफस्टाइल, द शास्त्र विधि विधान लाइफस्टाइल, टू रीइंस्टेट इट एंड आल्सो मर्यादा नियमाय च, टू एस्टैब्लिश द धर्म मर्यादा. क्रियाक्रम में उपासना यज्ञ आगादि. Dharma Maryada means Varnashrama Dharma. So to all types of Dharma Maryada. And the Dharma Maryada alone are the ones which protect an individual from doing, destroying things for himself and the world. Dharma Maryada. So Dharma Maryada Sthapana, Kriya Unka Kramataka Punastapana. To do that, Pruthak Desha Vibhagena. Just now I told you, no? Pruthak Desha Vibhagena, dividing the Deshas among themselves. So they have done the Rishi Muni, and first part they have done was Bhupalaha Parikalpitaha. The kings were made. Means what? In Satya Yuga, everybody is themselves Raja. No Raja Palaka was required to rule and control. Right? Na? When do you need somebody to control you, rule you? Only when we go out of control and become unruly. In Kruta Yuga, it was not there. There were Raja was not required. त्रेता युग आने के बाद राजाओं का निर्माण हुआ. हमेशा राजा नहीं थे सृष्टि के आदि में. प्रजा वर देयर, दे ऑल वर ज्ञानी, they know how to behave fully. No one needed to control them. But as the population grew, people started becoming selfish, etc., which will be told in the after few shlokas. Then somebody were required, a powerful Kshatriya, with all the powers in him to control all of them. That is how Pruthak Desha Vibhagena. By dividing the desha into different parts, Bhupalaha Parikalpitaha. The Rajas were made. Okay? Then, to that Rajas, mainly, Bahuni Smriti Shastrani, Yajna Shastrani Chavanau, Dharma Kamartha Siddhyartham, Kalpitani Uchitanyatha. So those Rishi Munigana not only created the kings and made kingdoms and made the kings rule the kingdom and the praja, those ऋषि मुनि only बहूनि स्मृति शास्त्राणि. पहले only श्रुति था, वेदास. They made many स्मृति शास्त्र. Then यज्ञ शास्त्राणि, यज्ञ उपासना करने वाला. धर्म काम अर्थ सिद्धार्थम, धर्म and काम and अर्थ सिद्ध. मोक्ष के लिए श्रुति already was there, but people don't want moksha, they want artha kama dharma. They were artha kama dharma giving Smriti Shastra, Yajna Upasana Shastras, Kalpitani, created by, Uchitani, deserving by these Rishi Munis. So that is why all the Smritis we have, Yajnavalkya Smriti है वो, हर एक स्मृति के पीछे, हर एक पूजा विधान के पीछे कोई ना कोई ऋषि होता है. We are already seeing in Skanda Purana 6-7 देखा अभी तक हमने, how the शिव पूजा विधान, सुब्रमण्य स्वामी पूजा विधान, गणपति पूजा विधान, माता का पूजा विधान 2-3 बार हमको बताया गया, ऋषियों ने बताया. So Brahmadeva has sent Vaashishtha ji, Brahmadeva has sent so many Rishi Muni, Naradadi and Sanat Kumaradi. Then they have made all the Shruti Smriti Purana Itihas Shastra. They also made the kings Vagera. Their main job was first to spread the Punya Karma so that Antakarna Shuddhi, thereafter give the Jnana so that Moksha obtained. So that means what? All the Rishi Muni Gurus coming time and again is not accidental. And luckily, especially in Bharatavarsha, there is no day or year or dashabda where some or the other Mahatmas are not there to work. निरंतर कोई ना कोई संत आते ही रहते हैं. अब कितने आए गए, फिर अभी भी फिलहाल है, आगे भी आएंगे और भी आएंगे. And there's no doubt after few years you only Mr. Sant, not the Punjabi wala Santa Banta, real Sant. नो डाउट एट ऑल. अब इतने आप शास्त्र सुन रहे हो, पढ़ रहे हो, तो बनना ही पड़ेगा. Hmm? You are understanding how the world show is run now? Brahmadeva is monitoring all this. He is not sleeping or disappeared. उनके एक दिन में ही 1000 चतुर्युग में एक युग में हम सब हैं. तो ही इज अवेयर ऑफ ऑल दैट. नेक्स्ट क्या हुआ? बहूनि स्मृति शास्त्राणि यज्ञ शास्त्राणि च अवनौ अन भूमि धर्म काम अर्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं कल्पितानि उचितानि. द डिजर्विंग वेरी गुड शास्त्रास यज्ञ शास्त्र पुण्यकर्म शास्त्र स्मृति शास्त्र वर गिवन फॉर obtaining धर्मार्थ काम. नेक्स्ट व्हाट कि how the decadence has come in the prithvi among the human beings is said in this three shlokas. Kala chakre vahatyasmin tato vigalite krame pratyaham bhojana pare jane shalyarjanonmukhe द्वन्द्वानि संप्रवृत्तानि विषयार्थं महि भुजां दण्ड्यतां संप्रयातानि भूतानि भुवि भूरिशः ततो युद्धं विना भूपा महीं पालयितुं क्षमाः न समर्थास्तदा याताः प्रजाभिः सह दैन्यताम्. देखो कितना स्पष्ट रूप से सेम गीता. भगवान said as I just chanted, no? So एवं परंपरा प्राप्तमिमं राजर्षयो विदुः स कालेन यः महता योगः नष्टः परन्तप स एवायं मया तेद्य योगः प्रोक्तः. And in Bhagavad Gita, in the Sambandha Bhashya, all these in detail Bhagavan Adi Shankarji tells. पढ़ेंगे हम उसको भी. तो now this is what happened slowly, the decadence. और उस डिकेडेंस का पराकाष्ठा इन कलयुग शुरू हुआ है. तो प्रथम पाद है, अभी 3 पाद है. अब कितना गंदा हो जाएगा. बट वी कैन डू अवर साधना एंड इजेक्ट आउट ऑफ इट. जैसे वहां फ्लड्स हो रहे हैं बट वी आर सेफ इन प्लेस. सेम भूमि वी आर. सो टू ऑन द वेरी भूमि कलयुग भयंकर अवस्था चतुष्पाद में जाएगा. यट यू एंड आई कैन डू साधना एंड इजेक्ट आउट ऑफ इट. लाइक दैट पायलट वन डे द अदर डे 6 दिन पहले हेलीकॉप्टर प्लेन गिर रहा था, वो खुद बच गया, वो खुद करके. You have seen it? You and I can escape. Luckily, through spirituality, anytime you can escape. The Kali Yuga is terrible. Those who never study Shastra, never seek eternity, spiritual, उनको ये कलयुग पकड़ लेता है. All देवतास, ग्रहास, दुष्टता सारे किसको पकड़ते हैं? जो साधना नहीं कर रहे. Sadhana is only for Paramatma. Not sadhana is punya, again asking for the kama bhoga. No, that's not sadhana. That is business. Shuddha sadhana, जिनमें साधे only Paramatma, to them these things won't affect. They are safe. So what happened actually? Kala chakre vahati asmin. You know, when the Kala chakra is carrying on, and then vigalite krame, in its times immaturity or maturity, when the krama of the karma started getting reduced, krama of the karma, pratyaham bhojana pare jane, then the people have become bhojana asakta, means enjoyment oriented, means sensuous. Then what happened? Shali Arjuna Unmukhe. All were busy to fulfill their bellies and greeds, earning the Shali means Dhanya. That time only the Shali Arjuna. Either पका उगाओ या नहीं तो किसे चुराओ. अभी क्या है? We have a lot of company factories. We have the money aspect. Money system तो पहले नहीं था ना. Money is only a trust, a distrust. Trust नहीं है इसलिए money नामक trust आया. It's a big philosophy. You all know. I did not explain. What is the meaning of currency and all. It was not there earlier. Only the vastus were given, taken. But people were bhogi. They started becoming. They wanted the bhoga vastus. Therefore, they were becoming interested in that more than yajnayaga, adhyatmikata, etc. So Kala Chakre Vahati Asmin, when the Jagat was that way being carried with the Kala Chakra, Tata Krame Vigalite, when the Krama system was getting disturbed, Pratyaham Bhojana Parejane, people were busy in Bhojana, enjoyment Bhoga. The Shali Arjuna Unmukhe, they were busy in Arjuna in earning of the Shali, the consumable goods, Dandvani Sampravrittani. Immediately the Raga, Dvesha, Shatru, Mitra, every of the Dvandva started entering at that time. Vaashishtha is saying very fast here, but in other Puranas, slowly, systematically it will be told. तो इस तरह से जब जनों का क्या हो ना शुद्ध कर्म छूट गया, दृष्टि भोजन और भोग पे गया, उसका अर्चना करने के प्रयत्न में देने वालों के प्रति राग, नहीं देने वालों के प्रति द्वेष. Like that, raga, dvesha, shatru, mitra, all dvandva started entering. Before that, it was not there. Dvandvani, sampravrittani, and vishayartham, for the sake of objects. Okay. Mahimujam, even for the sake of their own praja, Raja also needed the money wealth, so they used to attack other kingdoms. Therefore, Dandyatam Samprayatani, Bhutani Bhuvi Bhurishaha. So people were for the sake of Arthakama, they were doing Dushkarma, तो राजा को फर्स्ट टाइम दंड देने का जरूरत पड़ा. पहले राजा was himself not there. So then he came and ruling the kingdom beautifully, people were following. But when they become bhogi greedy, they needed artha. Then they transgressed all dharmadi, started doing papa. The Raja had to give the danda. So dandyatam samprayatani bhutani bhuvi bhurishaha. Dandyata means worthy of getting punished because of doing wrong, because of the above things of Shali Arjuna, then Pratyaham Bhojana Parata and Dvandvani Sampravrittani. When this happened, Tataha Yuddham Vina, without the wars, Bhupaha, kings, Mahim Palayitum Kshamaha na Samartaha. They were not capable of ruling the kingdom without the Yuddha. The Yuddha is both the punishing the inner bad elements, and when others attack them, or when this country needs the sources, then attack them. That has become a negative, which is not positive, but it entered. That's how these are the Mongolians, the Britishers, the Dutch, the French, the Portugal. ये गधे लोग हमारे स्लम एरिया के इतना साइज का भी नहीं है वो. How much of the wealth of the India they have looted, the Britishers and the Mughals and all of them. बिकॉज वहाँ था नहीं कुछ, भिखारी गरीब लोग थे वो, यहाँ आके अटैक करके ले गए. द वेल्थ इन द होल वर्ल्ड इज लूटेड फ्रॉम इंडिया ओनली. भारत माता इज द धन, that is called Dhana Bhumi, Ratna Bhumi it is, Bharata Mata. So this is what happened. Tataha yuddham vina bhupaha mahim palayitum kshamaha na. This Raja will attack to take the money from that. That Raja will have to defend them. So युद्ध तो अवश्य. See the युद्ध Ukraine and Russia. 2 साल हो गए, पता नहीं कितना हो गया. The new one, the Iraq and Iran and Israel. अब चाइना वियतनाम कब स्टार्ट होगा नहीं पता. ईरान अभी तो शांत है, डर रहा है वो. If they go out of control, then they do that, then terrible war. तीसरा प्रपंच युद्ध. मेरे को तो चिंता नहीं है, तो शास्त्र पढ़ रहा हूँ, सब है, जाना है तो जाएंगे और क्या. Anyway, ततो युद्धं विना भूपाः महिं पालितुं क्षमाः न समर्थाः तदा याताः प्रजामेव सह. Therefore the kings and praja, all of them became dina. This degradation is happening in time. तेषां दैन्यापनोदार्थं सम्यक् दृष्टिक्रमाय च ततोऽस्मदादिभिः प्रोक्ता महत्यः ज्ञानदृष्टयः. देखो, तेषां, of all those kings and praja, both of them, dainya apanodartham, to remove the deenata from their heart, samyak drushtikramaya cha, to inculcate in them the right vision, samyak drushti, tataha, thereafter, asmadadivihi, by people like us, proktaha, taught, mahatyah jnana drushtyaha, the great jnana drushtis to them. And many Raja and Praja went on receiving this jnana from their rishis and kulaguru ityadi. Then they were again back to the normalcy of living life gloriously with kriya krama and then jnana sadhana. Problems avoided. बार बार होता रहता है और हम लोग आकर फिर से हमको सिखाते. जब हमसे भी नहीं होता, Lord himself comes as avatar. So here in this topic, not irrelevant, by this topic once for all, Sri Vasishtha ji teaching all of us how the Srushti happens, how the Praja Raja bigad jate hain, how to reinstate the Jnana and Dharma and Karma and Upasana. ऋषि मुनि लोग बार बार आकर एजुकेट टीच करते. Once those who learn and they evolve, they help others. That's why 2 types of the Gurus, Mahatmas are told. Avatara Rupi and Uddhrita Rupi, Uddharita Rupi. In technical language, they are called the descending saints and sages who are already in the higher loka. These are all descended ones. Vasishtha. Ascending ones, those who are among us only, but they have ascended to the realization, then they guide us. Like yesterday we saw the Nitya Pitru Devatas and our Pitrus. So we offer all to the Nitya Pitru Devata. They receive and they know where are our Pitras, our elders, means parents, grandparents. They give it to them. What we give, कमीशन नमीशन बिना मारे बीच में वो लोग देते वहाँ लेते होंगे कमीशन जो भी है, but it goes. Like I offer something on name of my father, mother who have gone to the Pitru Devata. It first goes to Pitru Devatas. Then they distribute it to my father and mother, whichever the yoni they must be born already. कहीं ना कहीं तो किस्मत है तो नहीं तो रुकना पड़ता है 5 साल 10 साल. There are some jivas waiting for body from 20,000 years also. They don't get. बस भटकते रहते. किसी को 5 साल 10 साल 9 महीने में 1 साल में मिल जाता है. महासाधक है एंड विथ देम इफ देयर इज अ बेनिफिट टू द वर्ल्ड, भगवान जल्दी दे देते हैं उनको शरीर. ये बहुत बड़े बात है हमें. When we know them, the more the knowledge information, the more lighter the life becomes. When the knowledge is used, we only grow spiritually. Then Adhyatma Vidya Tena Yam Purvam Rajas Varnita. So this Adhyatma Vidya was given to the Rajas earlier. Tadanu Prasudaloke Raja Vidya. From there, this Raja Vidya is being spread all over. That's why it's called Raja Vidya. So 9th chapter. राजा विद्या राजा गुह्यम पवित्रम उत्तमम वो सब रेफर करके कल हम इसको कंटिन्यू करते हैं. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदम पूर्णात् पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. अमय. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री भगवान स्मरण समस्त ऋषि देवता गण की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः. तस्य श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. योगास्मा रामायण शास्त्र की जय. फर्स्ट विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेद व्यास ब्रह्म विद्या. बोलो भाई सब संत सतगुरुनाथ महाराज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मृति राम राम बिंब श्री आदि. समस्त श्रोता वक्साद जिज्ञ भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति के अध्यात्म जीवन जीवधान की जय. स्वतंत्र भारत माता की जय. बाहर से स्वतंत्र हुआ, अंदर भी भारत विल बिकम स्वतंत्र ओनली when whole constitution is changed. India is made a Hindu country. Sanatana dharma is fully learned, प्रचार, तभी India is said to be truly liberated. Freed. कल है ना 78वां स्वतंत्रता दिवस. ओके. ओम. Come in 5 minutes.